What's going on, everyone? Happy 4th of July to all my American friends out there. So I have a Mark 6 Jetta Raceland Ultimo coilover problem. So 2 weeks ago, about a week and a half ago, I was out on a short ride and started getting some clunking in the rear. And I was only like 5 minutes from home when I heard it. So I'm like, okay, you know, it's odd, maybe a sway bar end link in the rear or something, no big deal. I got like 2 minutes from home and it started getting really loud, like metal on metal, right? So now I'm like, oh boy, you know, I got something more than a sway bar end link. So I'm gonna turn my light on, show you what I found. Yeah, my shock body completely slipped off the mount and the bushing. So when I was about 2 minutes from home, I was hearing this. Yeah. So also I want you to look, this shock has some rust on it. It's pretty light. Okay, I live in Massachusetts, it's the Rust Belt. But I do not, oh, let me turn that back on. I do not drive this car in the winter at all. In just over, a little over 2 years, I've put 6,000 miles on this car. So, mind you, that's what the other side looks like. Yeah, completely rust. All the paint is rusted off. Turn my light off. So, yeah. Now, here's the good news. So, I've never had Raceland Coilovers before, and I've never had to deal with a warranty or anything like that with them. So, it was a Saturday night. I said, you know what? I'm going to go on their site. I'm going to shoot them an email. See what happens. Worst comes to worst, they tell me to piss off, and I never buy Raceland Coilovers from them again, which I have another vehicle. I have my Mark 1 convertible Rabbit that I would love to do coilovers on in the future. So also Tyler's Miata, we were thinking about Racelands on that. So here I am going, maybe I don't want to do this. This car's got 6,000 miles on these coilovers and shocks, and that happened. So thankfully I didn't have anyone in the car besides me. It wasn't going fast, you know, nothing bad could happen at that point. Traffic. So it's Saturday night, I decided to just shoot them an email, right? Monday morning Eastern Standard Time, because I'm in Mass, they're out in Utah. It was like 11 o'clock in the morning, I get an email. So pretty much right when they would have opened at that point. And guy immediately said, hey, get your order number and your part number off your shock body, and a warranty specialist will gladly help you out. I'm like, wow, that's great. Like that was immediate. So I had went downstairs freaking out, going, oh my god, I don't know if I have the order number. Thankfully I had my stock suspension components in the Raceland box, and it just happened to have the FedEx slip with my order number on it. So I was like, sick. Went out, got the information off the shock body, which I actually didn't even need, and I didn't even need the order number. So I'd called, guy picked up right away and was like, hey, you know, what is your name? You know, gave him my name, and he's like, okay. He goes, you know, what happened? And I explained to him, you know, short ride, and I started some clunking, and the body of the shock completely fell off the mount and the bushing. So he was like, okay, we're gonna send you out a new pair of shocks right away. I told him, you know, that it was kind of odd that one looked like it was in great condition, the other one was completely rusted. And he said, yeah, no problem, we're gonna send you shocks out right away. He goes, the only thing that we need you to do is send us the failed shocks in the packaging that we give you. So I've got to pay for the return shipping, which isn't that big of a deal. They just sent me out shocks, replacement shocks, and hey, you know, maybe they shit out in 2 years, whatever. I'm not gonna have this car in 2 years anyways. But if that's the case, hey, you know what? I got another set of rear shocks out of it, and it kept me going. So I'm gonna, you know, say right now, I'm not sponsored in any way. This is an affiliated thing. They didn't give me these coilovers. I don't even have 300 subscribers on this channel. They don't even know that this exists. So that's just me on my personal time talking about something that I paid money for. So yeah, they sent me out brand new shocks. And I don't know if they're the same exact ones or what, but they look good. So we're gonna put these on, and I'm not gonna spare you with that nonsense. I'll take them off, and I'll put the new ones on, and I will show you the old ones in the box. Update. Got the shock off. You can see the bushing completely out of it. Now, part number is ULT-15-03, and then there's 0L02. So that's the old one. This is the new one, and it has the same top numbers, but the bottom numbers are different. I'm sure, obviously, that's just a different batch or something. I don't know, but it's KQ03. So hopefully this is a revised shock. That's kind of what I'm hoping for, or something like that, where they're like, okay, hey, you know, we're getting these back, and you know, let's improve or whatever. But anyway, quick update, and when I get the other one off and installed, both of these, I will show you them together. All right, guys, we got the car back on the ground. New shocks are on, and took it for a ride, and I will say it drove great. It drove awesome. It drove truthfully better than when I first put this stuff on. So that's awesome. Yeah, I don't know. The numbers here on the bottom, that's obviously the part number, and the number here, probably a lot number or something, is different on the new ones versus the ones that are here, these old ones. But yeah, this is the bushing. It just came right out. It literally just slipped right off the bushing. And this is the driver's side one. This bushing was starting to get a little soft too. But yeah, I don't know why this one, the paint just wore off so much faster than that one. I don't know, kind of odd. Yeah, so take that for what it is, guys. You know, don't be scared to reach out to them if you order these. You know, that's the only issue that I've ever had with these. They ride fine. I only put on a couple thousand miles a year, so these fit the bill for me. I make my last payment in like 2 weeks on this car. It's paid off. I'll probably have it another year or so, and then I'm gonna trade it in. So I don't put 20, 30, 40,000 miles on this car a year. That's 66,000 miles. It's 2016. So these fit the bill for me. I have other vehicles, other projects, so that's why I went with these. You know, if I just bought this car and I was going to have it for 6, 7, 8 years, then would I have put these on? Probably not. Honestly, I would have bought their bags and I would have bagged it. You know, because where I live, New England, the roads suck. You know, it's a bitch to get into parking spots or parking garages and shit, and you know, it is what it is, but that's the territory with low cars. Anyway, that's gonna do it for this video, guys. Any comments, let me know. You know, questions, anything, let us know. Take it easy. Hope this helped you out, guys.